And on October 1st, 1924, a baby boy named James Earl Carter Jr. was born in Plains, Georgia. Little did anyone know this child would grow up to lead the United States and dedicate his life to peace and humanitarian service. Jimmy Carter's story is one of resilience, unwavering faith, and an enduring commitment to making the world a better place. Carter's childhood was steeped in the rural traditions of the American South. He learned the value of hard work on his family's peanut farm. This experience instilled in him a deep connection to the land and its people. These early years shaped his character and worldview. His thirst for knowledge led him beyond Plains. Carter excelled academically, graduating from the prestigious United States Naval Academy. This experience instilled in him discipline and a strong sense of duty. After serving his country in the Navy, tragedy struck the Carter family. His father passed away, and a young Jimmy Carter returned home to Plains. He took over the family's peanut business, demonstrating his strong sense of responsibility. Jimmy Carter's entry into politics was a natural progression for a man deeply committed to his community and nation. He served 2 terms in the Georgia State Senate, gaining valuable insights into governance. Carter's commitment to equality and justice shone brightly during his time in the state legislature. He was a vocal advocate for civil rights, challenging the deeply ingrained segregationist policies of the time. In 1971, Carter took the helm as governor of Georgia. His tenure was marked by a commitment to efficiency and ethical leadership. He streamlined government operations and championed the rights of all Georgians. The 1976 presidential election presented the nation with a unique opportunity for change. America was still reeling from the Watergate scandal and the Vietnam War. Jimmy Carter, with his down-to-earth demeanor and message of hope, emerged as a beacon of change. Carter's campaign resonated with the American people, promising to restore trust in government. His message, coupled with his strong work ethic and genuine compassion, propelled him to victory. On January 20th, 1977, Jimmy Carter was sworn in as the 39th President of the United States. Jimmy Carter's presidency was marked by both significant achievements and formidable challenges. On the global stage, he emerged as a peacemaker, understanding the importance of diplomacy and dialogue. One of his most enduring legacies is the Camp David Accords. In 1978, Carter brought together Egyptian President Anwar Sadat and Israeli Prime Minister Menachem Begin at Camp David. This historic summit resulted in the first peace treaty between Israel and an Arab nation. Carter also recognized the need to address Cold War tensions. In 1979, his administration oversaw the normalization of relations between the United States and China. Domestically, Carter faced a myriad of challenges, including a struggling economy, soaring inflation, and an energy crisis. These issues proved difficult to resolve, and his approval ratings suffered as a result. Perhaps the greatest test of his presidency came in 1979 with the Iran hostage crisis. 52 American diplomats and citizens were held captive in Tehran for 444 days. Despite tireless diplomatic efforts, the hostages were not released until the day Ronald Reagan was sworn in as president. Carter remained committed to his principles, always seeking to govern with integrity and compassion. After leaving the White House, Jimmy Carter embarked on an extraordinary second act. Freed from the constraints of elected office, he dedicated himself to advancing human rights, promoting democracy, and alleviating suffering around the world. In 1982, he and Rosalind established the Carter Center in Atlanta, Georgia. This non-profit organization would become a powerful force for good in the world. The Carter Center tackled some of the world's most pressing challenges, including eradicating diseases and resolving conflicts. One of the Carter Center's most notable achievements is its work in combating guinea worm disease. Through relentless efforts, guinea worm disease is now on the verge of eradication. The Carter Center's work extends far beyond healthcare. It has played a pivotal role in monitoring elections in emerging democracies. It has also facilitated peace talks in conflict zones around the world. Jimmy Carter's vision for a more just and peaceful world continues to inspire the work of the Carter Center today. Carter believed that every human being deserves a chance at a healthy and productive life. He worked tirelessly to make that belief a reality. Jimmy Carter's dedication to service extended beyond the walls of the Carter Center. He was a tireless advocate for affordable housing. In 1984, he began his long association with Habitat for Humanity. This international non-profit organization builds and rehabilitates homes for families in need. Carter's involvement with Habitat for Humanity was not merely symbolic. He and Rosalind would spend a week each year working alongside other volunteers on construction sites around the world. Their commitment to service was genuine and inspiring. Carter's work with Habitat for Humanity embodied his belief in the power of community. He saw firsthand how people from all walks of life could come together to make a tangible difference. His example inspired countless individuals to volunteer their time and resources. His legacy with Habitat for Humanity is immeasurable. He helped to raise awareness of the global need for affordable housing. Jimmy Carter's commitment to Habitat for Humanity is a testament to his belief that everyone deserves a decent place to call home. In 2002, Jimmy Carter received the Nobel Peace Prize. This prestigious award was a testament to his lifelong commitment to peace, human rights and democracy. The Nobel Committee recognized his tireless efforts to resolve conflicts and advance democracy. In his acceptance speech, Carter spoke about the need for peace, justice and compassion. He challenged individuals and nations to embrace dialogue and understanding. Carter's Nobel Peace Prize served as an inspiration to people around the world. His message of peace, hope and reconciliation resonated deeply. His legacy as a peacemaker extends far beyond his receipt of the Nobel Peace Prize. He continued to speak out against injustice and violence. Jimmy Carter's unwavering belief in the power of peace serves as a beacon of hope. No account of Jimmy Carter's life would be complete without mentioning his beloved wife, Rosalind. Their enduring partnership was a true love story. Their shared commitment to faith, family and service formed an unbreakable bond. Rosalind was more than just Jimmy Carter's wife. She was his closest confidant and partner in all things. They met as children in Plains, Georgia, and their love story blossomed over the years. Rosalind was actively involved in her husband's political career. She was a tireless advocate for mental health awareness and championed the arts and humanities. Together they formed a formidable team, united by their shared commitment to making a difference. Their love story continued long after they left the White House. They worked side by side at the Carter Center, promoting peace and human rights. Their enduring partnership was an inspiration to people around the world. On December 29, 2024, Jimmy Carter passed away peacefully at his home in Plains, Georgia. He was 100 years old. The world mourned the loss of a great man, a leader who dedicated his life to serving others. Tributes poured in from across the globe celebrating his legacy of peace, compassion and unwavering integrity. Carter lived a long and fulfilling life. He was a man of deep faith and a devoted husband, father, grandfather and great-grandfather. He was a tireless advocate for justice and equality. His death marked the end of an era. It was a time for reflection, a time to remember his countless contributions. He left behind a legacy of service that continues to inspire generations. As the world said goodbye to Jimmy Carter, it did so with a profound sense of gratitude. Gratitude for his life, his service, and his enduring example of what it means to be a true leader.